Hello. Literally recorded this in the same night. Stayed up a bit longer. I was planning to do this tomorrow, but I wanted to see. I wanted to make sure. And it worked. I'm kind of confused with how I feel about it. Just because I never expected to actually finish it. Like, I knew I was going to finish it at some point, but never expected to feel like it's finished. Like, before I hit like close to 100,000 memory being used, that I didn't think there was any possibility of fitting any more. But after today, I've made some progress. I wanted to go back, and I wanted to add a few things to it. Fortnite Creations, Peaceful Prison, also now known as Peaceful Prison, the 0 point. It's officially over as a series. It's finished. I've actually got to a point where I feel happy about the map to say it's officially done. Like, I'll quickly search it up, but like, I got the playlist somewhere here. Right here. I am back. These videos are out of order. Oh no, they're not. They're in order. From the date of December 13th, 2018. A bit over 2 years ago now. Oh no. A bit over a year ago. A year of Fortnite creations. Like, I'll admit, I've done many fuck around maps, like my Fortnitemares. Haven't done anything like that. Like, I mean, haven't done any continuation on that. I jumped into it to have a look at it, but in the end I was just like, there's no point. All I did was just place down a bunch of islands and not done anything. Space, that, I don't know if I showed you that, but that was a cool little map. But, and the Five Nights at Freddy's, that was long done. Long ago. Two of my biggest creations, except the only difference is the Five Nights at Freddy's didn't take as long as this one. I'll admit, somewhere amongst all these, yeah, like Prison Prototype, Project Prison, Behind Bars, they're prison remakes. Prison Prototype was a pretty much a flying prison, a futuristic version of prison, flying around. I'm not going to do what I did. This was made for the block, and this one I thought I'd actually send. I didn't end up sending, but I made a full functional prison, except I didn't decorate it. I'm not gonna do what I did to Project Prison, or especially this prison, to these two. I'm long past the whole making the prison thing. Project Prison was a great build, but when I made it, I wanted to move on from that to something else. The description of this map is basically a biography, except I can't fucking read it for some reason. Oh, there we go. So, what started off as a block submission, back when the very first block came out, it was just a simple redesign of prison, and that was it. I realized only just now that if it wasn't for my long-lasted love for prison, I wouldn't have had my most ambitious project in any game. Any game. I've had a few fun things with Infamous UGC and things like that, but I've never had a project that's gone for a year and me actually sticking to it. I've got to be honest, I really do know, and now feel like I understand this specific quote more than ever, just from this project alone. It's not the destination, it's the journey. RWE. For those that don't know, Ralph Waldo Emerson. Good quote, especially in this situation. I literally never have thought that it would come to the end of this map. Like, not like this. Yeah, it's only one. It is only one piece that I've added to the game. And it's boosted it back up to 99,500. I've taken it down to 94,500, and it's boosted it back up so far. I'm actually really liking this music. It's chill. I haven't done much decorations, but I don't think I will continue the decorations on YouTube. For YouTube, I've done all I've could for it. After the very first show of this submission, of the block submission, when it was just prison, nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. It was just prison. No, it was less actually. It was literally just prison without the interior. take the grass, take the environment, take the water, take everything on the outside of the block, take everything you see away. Just leave the skeleton of this prison, leave the architectural design of it behind. And that's where this started. Video of me uploading a video of Project Prison before this was even thought to be pre-cool prison. Oh, sorry, not pre-cool, peaceful prison. That video got, if I am correct, 1.3 if not 1.4k views. And I got a few comments asking for the code of this map. Fortunately, I couldn't get the code. I asked Epic Games, and I'm serious, to this date. I've asked them. I gave up with asking them. I'm gonna show them where this map led to. I'm glad they didn't give me the code, because I kept working at this map for just over a year now. I am literally in love with this map. Like, I put so much of my time into it. When I saw this lighthouse, it was the one thing I wanted to add to this map. And although it wasn't a chapter 1 building, I felt like this would finish it off. It'd give it a nice touch. This is about chapter 1, but it's not just that. It does have everything from chapter 1 and then some. But why stop there? I've always felt like this was missing something. And I don't feel like it's missing something now. It feels like a legit map that someone can come in and legit have fun on. And I hope after posting this, after tagging Epic Games, and anyone that sees this that wants to have this map, like, be able to play on it, be able to get the code. I don't want you to follow me on Twitter just to follow me, even if it means once it's done you unfollow me. Follow me and upvote for the code. I don't know how to get the code anymore, but I'm going to push, because this map here has taken too long just to leave not doing anything. As I said, first it started from prison. No intentions at the start of this. This was meant to be just a normal block submission. Put a few details into it. Stop at the memory limit that they tell you to stop at, and then send it off as a block submission. I can't remember if I did send it off as a block submission or not. Can't remember if I was too late, if I held it off for too long. But eventually I just didn't care about the block. I just looked and thought, you know what, screw the block. Let's just border the outside here. Put water everywhere. Couple icebergs. Prison towers. Make it look nice from the outside, but only playable on the inside. Like, kind of like a Call of Duty map, in a way. But eventually, I looked and I did see something in this map that I've never seen in any of my creations before. I've never put this much effort into anything except for one other thing, but yet again, that other thing is still not done yet. Running out of fucking words to use, but the intentions of this map, as I said, was never meant to be this. But I'm glad it did become this, out of a lot of frustration of the ping being god fucking awful, to some things not placing where I wanted it to, or just some things that weren't in the game that I wanted in the game, that eventually even came out too late. This map means a lot to me. I don't know what would have happened if I didn't make it. What would have happened if I didn't care about prison? Could have cared about any other place, but it was prison. Prison that urged me to make something greater than I thought I could have made. And to be honest, I hate complimenting things I make. After stuff I do, when I make or draw or come up with an idea, after times I question myself. Don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if people will like it. I guess I'll never know if I don't try it, but I'm hoping this is something that people do like. Not just myself. Like, I mean, 99,500, I can still use that extra 581 memory that hasn't been used yet. But I literally don't know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, but it's not easy to fill that memory up that I've filled up already. Like, even just sitting there spamming it'd take a couple hours. You wouldn't just sit there spamming because it'd feel like it was longer than doing something like this. Doing something like this, even though it took just over a year, it's actually really satisfying to see this creation finished. The amount of times I've said this creation's finished, I'm getting fucking sick of it, but it's all I got for it. Things that make Fortnite memorable. Meteor coming crashing down on Chapter 1's island, to a rocket being launched in space, and to a mysterious cube formed by a lightning strike. In the end, it was the beginning that killed us. I feel like Chapter 2 has got a good story planned away. It's got a good story planned and waiting for us. We just gotta be patient and pay attention. And I gotta admit, some of the skins in Season 2 of Chapter 2 they're amazing. Some of the best I've seen in a while. The controls, they're a bit to try and get used to. Great, I have to break the fucking stupid shit. The doors aren't opening. Fuck it. But no. What? Wait. My shorts on? Okay, there we go. This is ridiculous, but anyway. Creative is a piece of shit. But what people can do in the end isn't a piece of shit. I really don't know if this is playable. I think I tested it out before, and I think it is, after getting rid of all the item spawners. It is. I just think I've got a bad runtime, which sucks, but it's been quite the adventure. I do kind of wish more people was there to join me in that adventure, but for those that were there with me, I'm grateful for having them along my side. To the one that was meant to help me, TJ Dude 900. Fuck you, but thank you. You helped me, this would have been a different project. Who knows, you could have fucked it up. Could have got sick of it. Could have quit. Built this on my own. I think it's almost done. Shown off pretty much everything that's here. At this point I've like legit got sick of it and I'm like, I really want to just go to bed now. But other than that, I'm happy to share the experiences. And look at that. I figured out how to keep the fucking bus. So I didn't have to get rid of it at all. Which I actually forgot about that, but it's remained. So is the truck and everything else. All I deleted was the outside fencing. Looked shit anyway, but it's all I deleted. Only a couple more places left. Like, it might not be the best. Compared to what I've seen, people making Lego Star Wars in this fucking creative mode. You're fucking insane, dude. But good fucking work to all those people that make shit like that. Go through the time to make a Cybertruck. One that looks like it's from real life, just chucked into the game. It's amazing what people can make. And it sent me to the wrong place, but okay. Did I show this place off? Probably did. Let's go back through this. It's taking me to the exact same spot. It'd just be quicker to go to it, wouldn't it? That concludes Peaceful Prison Fortnite Creations. Ends off as Peaceful Prison The Zero Point. 1 year, close to 3 months. And it's ended. Thank you for those that have followed me on this. there was a few people that have. And yeah. Thank you to those that actually wanted to play my map at the start. Even though it was nothing. Those people actually followed a bit and watched what this turned into. I want to know what their thoughts would be. Seeing the transformations. Probably end up putting something up. Maybe combining all clips. Going from one transformation to another. Maybe chucking a couple pictures up at the end. Who knows? I mean, I should have a fair bit of those still, but I'll work it out. Other than that, thank you for watching. And as always, to the left is the kitchen. You can grab a complimentary can of bacon. 1 per person. Catch anyone taking 2, and I will cut your fingers off. Okay? Sounds fair? Cool. Now to the right is the door. Get out. Stay out. Don't come back until you've at least either got some sleep, or you've done a bit of social activity with your friends, if you live in America. But not too much social activity. Remember. Whatever the fuck's going on in this day and age, be careful. Stay hygienic. And just take care of yourself. Alright guys. As always, I'll see yous next time. Bye bye.